Welcome to In Her Lane. I'm Monica Ramsey.
I'm Hannah Morris, and today we are here with Jill Cairoli.
All the way from Italy.
All the way from Italy. So
Actually,
Jill is
not.
Oh yes.
Oh wait.
Belgium.
Belgium. What time is it there?
It's almost 6 in the evening.
All right.
So I came straight from the track.
Straight from the track.
You are a true moto wife through and through.
You really are.
Sorry, you go.
No, that's okay. So I'm excited because I don't really know a lot about you. So give us some background. Where did you grow up? All the things.
So I'm Jill. I am 38 years old. I'm Dutch. So if you don't understand me or if I have to think about my English, it's because of that. So don't be too hard on me.
Well, you have great English.
Great English.
I try. And I live in Italy. I moved to Italy because of love, because I'm married to Tony Cairoli. I have 2 boys. I'm a mom of 2. Chase, who is almost 6, and a little newborn, 4 months old, Cody.
So cute.
And yeah, difficult.
That's a good gist of you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Your life is your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you do any like sports in school or anything like that? Any extracurricular activities?
I came into motocross because of my brother racing.
Okay.
That's also how I get to meet Tony. We meet each other at a race and we became like friends for a long time because I thought, Italian, and my parents were always really like telling me, oh, you shouldn't date a motocross guy, like be careful. So we were friends for like 1.5 years before we started dating. But then
how old were you when you guys met?
17, 16 when we met, 17 when we started.
Okay, you guys were babies.
We've been together since. So we are almost 20 years together now.
Wow.
And 8 years married.
So where was Tony at in his career when you started dating?
So we got to know each other when he just became world champion.
The first one.
The first one.
The MX2, the first MX2 title?
Yeah, in 2005. Okay. Then we became friends and really close. And then we officially started dating in 2007. 2007 was my first year with him. And then he became world champion for the second time. And then, so all the 9 titles, 8 of them, I was there. Growing up together. So it's a long time.
That is a long time.
You've been a part of all his successes, so that's
big part. I mean,
what was the dynamic? Yeah. So what was the dynamic like for you coming into his program? So he was surrounded by his family, his team. How was it for you to start being involved in that?
Yeah. So me being Dutch, and then of course Tony's team being full Italian, also his family being full Italian. Entering in the team, they were from day one. They accepted me because the Italian mentality is like being really warm and family orientated, and so from day one they accepted me and really made me feel part of the team. So I was really lucky for that.
Yes,
because it's not always like that.
It's not like that in America.
No.
The girlfriends are mainly seen as like an issue. Like, oh, he's got a girlfriend now. He's going to start doing bad.
Like it's going to hinder their program instead of make it better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know because I've been still friends with a lot of girls from the American industry, and we talk about it often. And they ask me also questions about this because it looks like you're such a big part of the team and it's true. And they make me always feel part of the team and really accepted. So like I said before, we grow together into this team, and we've been racing for the same team all this 22 years of professional career. So we've been with the same team for 22 years. They've been racing, so it's the Ducati team, which were private team before, Yamaha, and then they go professional factory KDM. So the team was staying the same, but the brand changed, and we've been staying with the team all Tony's career, and since still till today, they are our family. So really, really strong bond we have with them.
I think that also doesn't happen in America. I feel like the guys like bounce around a lot.
Yeah.
Versus like it's like you guys, like a true family for you guys.
Yeah, true family.
It's really, really cool that you guys do that.
And then of course also losing Tony's papa and mama at such a young age, they truly became our family.
Mm-hmm.
They were there at the funeral. They were there at when we got married. We go on holidays together.
Mm-hmm.
They are godfather of Chase. They still today, even that we changed brand, they are still our family team. Really happy.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
I feel like here, like you're only as good as your last race. So
Yeah.
it's not like that close-knit like vibe that you guys have. What about other riders in Europe? Is it like that too for them, or do you think it's just like who Tony is as a person? Like,
I think it's probably also the Italian, like
okay.
Italian family feeling, and once you're part of the group, they won't let you go anymore. Because of me being Dutch, I'm also more cold, and we are more cold in that thing, and then you come in the warm Italian family thing, and so I think it's a little bit the Italian culture thing that also we Dutchies can learn a lot from.
Americans too.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice because then you learn to trust your team a lot more.
Trust.
You know what they like, you know what they want before they're even saying it. So I think that's
it's just a well-oiled machine for you guys.
Yeah, true. And also that you never have to guess if you got the best bike, or they would do anything for you, because it was like, for them it was like having their son race.
Mm-hmm.
So and now after many years you realize that you never had these little issues. So that made, because at that moment you don't realize that you don't have to worry about this little thing. And then once you calm down a little bit, you realize we never had these issues thanks to them.
Right.
We never had to worry about that thanks to them. So really good memories.
What does a race week look like for you guys? Like, how is it behind the scenes?
So
You're very involved.
Super involved.
Yeah, super involved, I think, as well. So before having kids, I would always go to all the trainings. And then when I start having kids, at one point, I didn't finish cleaning, or you would stay home a little bit more. But the trainings was really nice. So I would join Tony during the training days, and then we would travel on a Thursday to go to a GP. And then you stay there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Saturday, they have qualifying race, which is a race where you can get points also for the championship. So it's important. And it would decide your gate pick for Sunday. And then Sunday, you have 2 motos. And then on Monday, you fly home, you do trainings at home, and you travel again to the GP.
So Saturdays are qualifying for your gate pick, plus you can earn points towards your championship?
Yeah, so if you finish first in the qualifying moto, so it's with the start and everything, then you get 10 points. Seconds get 9 points, and so on.
So it makes it even more critical for your placement in the...
Exactly. This changed during Tony's career. It was only in the end of the career. But nowadays, it's like that.
So you really only get a few days at home during the week?
Yeah.
You just get Tuesday and Wednesday, really? Yeah.
So that's also why in Europe, all the riders have a camper, because that's your little home. Like when you travel to the race, it's nice to have your little camper there, or big camper there. And because you spend more time there and more time with your family team and at home. Yeah. Tony loves the 1-day program in US though. Probably it's also the age a little bit, because it's
Yeah.
one day giving everything and then go home, and then on Sunday you're home, which is really nice. But in Europe it's the two days.
Well, it actually used to be like that in America.
Yeah,
When Nathan raced, it was outdoors was 2 days, and so
But-
was Supercross.
But it changed halfway through his career
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
yeah,
It makes for a long weekend.
But
that's
a
for
lot
sure.
of the riders or the racers and their families travel, well, at least for the outdoors, because they're in the middle of nowhere. They are leaving on Thursdays now because
Yeah.
they're worried about flights getting canceled and
Yeah.
stuff like
we
that.
have that as well. And then on Friday you have start practice, so everybody can practice their start.
So they're actually on the track 3 times on the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's a
Friday
lot.
they don't really do laps; they just do practices.
Right,
And they do press, which is not riding but just press interview.
right.
But it's 3 full days at the track, and then 2 traveling Thursday and Monday back. So
That's a lot on the body.
yeah, that's a lot.
So since we're talking about the race schedule and behind the scenes, so what do you do for Tony, let's say during the week, not at the races, but during the week? Like what do you play in the program? Like what's your role? Besides everything a wife does, what do you do in regards to his career?
I always think that's such a difficult question to answer, but like if you meet someone and they ask, but what do you do then? So then
Right.
going through your list. So I would always say to someone that has no clue, I would always say I will do anything around Tony to take everything out of his hands, so he can only think about racing and about training. So that would be booking flights, cooking special dinners, preparing race goggles, all these little things. And especially in the beginning, like in the beginning of his career, you're everything in once. Like you try to help with the contracts, you try to help with responding emails. Then during his career, you get special people for that. You get a manager, you get a personal assistant. We have a personal assistant, which we still have today. But in the beginning, you try to do everything, and then soon as things are going good, you get people for special.
So let me ask you back to when you used to have to deal with the contracts. Did you ever sit in on meetings or get to help? You did?
That would never happen.
That would never happen in America.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
Yeah,
I mean,
Maybe I can think of one, Courtney Roxon, maybe because she worked at an agency, but otherwise, I don't think that would ever happen.
Yeah.
How is that? Who is that?
Tony.
Oh.
I was finished already. I just started.
No, I go away.
Okay, you go away. So yeah, that's really common here to join these conversations. Yeah, and they even ask opinion, like our opinion. Like the opinion is really accepted and really asked for, and yeah.
Well, I think that's important because it affects your life as well.
Yeah,
you know?
true. But I didn't know about that you guys. I mean that was strange to join the conversations. No, I was there
I think,
a lot
like,
of
the
time.
Well, I mean,
conversations happen
happen,
at
but-
home. Like it would be like, oh, I got this contract. Let's talk about it, but not with
You
like.
were not on the table with the big bosses.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we would talk to the like agents and stuff, you know, and I would call them, not Nathan, you know, towards the end of his career dealing with certain things, but never would a wife that I know of, unless it happens without us knowing. Nowadays is different, but surely not in our
era.
not in our era,
So
which I think is awesome.
I do too.
yeah, and it was also like, I mean, nice conversations. Like, I mean, nothing.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome. So
too.
you have a personal assistant, you were saying, and then so you used to do all the behind the scenes paperwork, which I did the same
Yeah.
too.
So and I'm Dutch, so I had to learn the Italian paperwork
my
thing.
gosh. Yes.
So and then Dutch, of course, we are really famous for being really precise and structured. And then I marry an Italian, which is like they cannot plan, and they are like really yeah. And also the system, the paperwork system, they are like, you ask the bookkeeper and they are like, oh, I have no idea. Like, so it was easy. It was not easy for me to adopt to that Italian kind of paperwork. So I learned myself, because I also thought, if I stop working in Holland, if I quit my own job to stay with Tony, at least I wanna make myself useful and do something and earn my spot.
I love that.
Yeah, so
That's what all the women do.
try.
When they say, like, I used to get, oh, you don't, before I became a nurse, they were like, you don't work. I'm like, I work 24/7, you
Yeah.
know,
Well,
Yeah.
booking flights alone.
Yeah,
is a nightmare.
yeah. You feel like a travel agency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Exactly.
so then later on we go factory, KDM, then we got a girl working for the team, and she helped me. Often we took the same flight as the team, so she took a little bit away from the booking the flight. So so in the beginning I did everything, then I started doing a little bit less of this because we got people for it. But then I started my own sunglasses brand long time ago with my best friends, and it worked really good. We sold online sunglasses, and then the idea from Racer, from our clothing brand, came up, because I thought, if I can sell sunglasses, I can easily sell something else.
What was the name of your sunglass company? I remember when you
I
had
do too.
sunglasses.
Shade.
That's
Okay.
right.
And I did it with a few best friends, and it were like €30 sunglasses, but we sold so many.
That's awesome.
So
Why did you stop? Because you wanted to go into the clothing line?
before I did first both, so Racer and Shade, and then Racer started growing so much, and Racer was only from me and Tony. So in the end, I chose to go for my own brand, and we stopped with the Shade thing. We sold it.
Oh, you sold
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to know about your Racer brand, because I love it. So obviously the shades is what gave you the idea to even start wanting to sell fashion merchandise, like the shades, the clothes?
So I thought, we know so much people in this industry, and I want to make something that you can wear that is racing related, but also that you can wear even going to a casual event. And there was all these colors and all these things, so I wanted to turn it down a little bit and make something that you could wear on a date night. So everything just started as an idea and a little bit as a joke, but then it started working, and and we are still here, and things are going really good. So,
and you guys have like a booth at every MXGP, right?
No, not every, because of course the overseas, I don't go to Indonesia and to.
So is it actually you like doing it, or do you have people that? Yeah, okay.
We have people working now for us, and one of them, like the heart of the brand now, is also Laura, our personal assistant. She helps a lot, and she was there from the first day of the idea, and so she feels also like the brand is hers. So she's the best. So she helps us with that, and we do a lot of European races, but we don't do the overseas. So we have.
Did you ever work the booth prior to it taking off?
Yes. And we also do the EICMA. The EICMA is every year in Milan, the biggest motor show of the world. And we have our booth there. And there I always like to help and also sell the stuff and meet the people that actually buy stuff. And that's always the nicest week of the year. It's really special.
So is the brand in like retailers over in Europe at all, or do you mainly just do it?
Yes. Yes, we sell online, but we are in a few really nice stores in Italy, like high fashion stores. So that's nice.
That's so cool.
What's your website if people want to go on and look at?
Racer.it, and we do worldwide shipping.
So it's RACR
.it.
IT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Perfect. I'm gonna go check it out.
No, we have a lot of cool stuff for kids as well, because of course we have Chase now, and he's selling the stuff really easy because I put on everything on him, and then it's sold out really fast.
He's like your model.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but now he's becoming 6, so sometimes he's like, "Mom, you got the photo already."
He's telling you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be his manager. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Where do you get since we're talking about your brand, where do you get your fashion influence from? Because you have the really cool style. And so you can wear anything and make it look good.
I don't know.
You get your influence.
Also, like, what is my favorite brand? I didn't know what to answer. Like, because I'm living in Italy, so it's the country of fashion, and everybody is loving like big brands and brand like expensive brands. But then Dutch, so we Dutchies are really tight. So I would like find a little bit of balance between the Italian fashion brand things and then just Zara and cheap and affordable brands. So that's still who I am now.
I love it.
You're like a good mix. I feel like you'll wear something high end with like something paired to Zara. Like I love your style. It's so good.
Oh, thanks. And then some motocross stuff.
Yeah.
You got to always integrate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, let's jump back into Tony's career a little bit. So Tony won 9 championships, which he's like, I would like to say he's the GOAT, but we have the GOAT, Ricky Carmichael here. So, but 9 championships, that's incredible. And you were there for pretty much all of them except for the first one, although we were friends at that point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a favorite title that you won, or all of them?
Yeah, of course I love all of them, but my favorite would probably be 2017, which so he won like 6 titles in a row. So every year he won a title, and you're younger. And then it was 2 years. 1 year he got injured, and 1 year he got second. And then 2017 he could come back with a win. And during that 2 years, a lot of people would say, he's old, he lost it, like he's getting slow, and
they love to hit you when you're down.
Exactly. And to come back with a win in 2017, and also being a little bit older myself, and really enjoying like every podium or every win. I really try to take everything in. That would be probably my favorite one. 2000.
It just made it like a little bit more special then.
Yeah, and I realized more, maybe this can be the last one, or like enjoy it, like enjoy the moment, and don't be too hard on yourself. Also, like the 5-minute celebration, and then go, like make it at least a nice evening on Sunday, like, and that 2017 was like that.
Yeah, because you never know, like you said, is it your last one? The older you get, you appreciate things more. Like you said,
exactly. And you're young, you're just going and going and going and don't really think. And then when you get older, you think a little bit more and enjoy a little bit more.
Because when Monday comes, it's to the next week, and then people forget. It's like you got to prove yourself again.
But we are also you're hard on yourself as well. So it's normal, I think.
I have a question from like doing stuff out here. How do you guys get your bikes over to different parts of different countries or stuff like that? Because
so we have the trucks like you have in in the US. We do the European races like that, same as you guys. But then we go to China and to Japan and to Argentina, and they would ship the bikes in crates. So they would demontate the bike, put it in the crates, and send it to the countries where the GP is.
How far in advance do they have to do that to guarantee that it gets there?
I would say 1 month.
Wow.
Yes.
It's the
So they
same for
have
us,
more
like, when
bikes.
we go, like
more
when
bikes.
riders go to like donations or whatever over there, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I know that because
Yeah, I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we do the same, only then a few times a year during the overseas races. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just was
Yeah.
curious, like how
Of course.
I want to know everything about the MXGPs and, you know, because it's so
You'll
different.
get a glimpse of it when you come to Nations.
Yeah. Well, I actually remember when the MotoGPs were in the States. Was it at Budds
Yeah.
Creek? I was working that. I did work the medic rig. It was kind of in the beginning when I did it,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like a blur. So I want to go to one in Europe.
Yeah.
I
you
don't want to
should.
go to
Same.
I don't want to go to one in the States. I want
I've
to go to one
never
in,
been to one in
Yeah.
Europe, and
Yeah.
it looks just incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. It's the best of the year. The guys work whole year to race that race.
yeah, for sure.
While we're on the topic of the differences, so you guys were just in America for a couple races, and then
Yes.
you guys were also in America for 5 rounds in 2022.
Yes.
So let's just kind of chat about some of the differences between US Pro Motocross and the MXGPs.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like there are some similarities, but there's also, it's like two different worlds at the same time.
Yeah, it is. So there's a lot of differences. I would say the biggest difference is probably our MXGP paddock, we say, so the pits. Ours will look like Formula One pits.
It's more corporate.
The hospitalities, the teams, we have all these glass trucks where the mechanics are working in. But of course, they are there for 5 days.
Yeah.
So we have these amazing hospitalities where all the team eat, and it's like entering a restaurant. So
Gosh, that's so nice.
it's amazing, like a different level. Compared to the US, which is 1 day, amazing trucks, but I think there's 2 streets of this factory trucks, and the rest of the riders are like under the small tents, and they will even have a floor. Like it's
a very big separation.
big separation. On the other hand, the tracks in US are amazing. I'm not a rider, but I mean, I know what I hear. Tracks are amazing. A lot of space, a lot of space for the track, a lot of space outside of the track, a lot of public, a lot of crowd, full gates. So a lot of the big public.
How do your pits work? Do you guys let fans in? Do the fans come in?
So our paddock is open all weekend. So the fans can come to you and stay close to your bike full weekends. And in US, they close the pits, I think, at 1. Mm-hmm. So all the people get like
Access to.
I say that, like they push all the people out, and they are all on the track when the racing starts. And we have the public in the paddock until
The whole time. That's crazy.
all the time. Yeah,
Do they have to have pit passes, or is it just a free for all?
depends. Some races pit passes, some races is free. I think it's better when it's free, then everybody can.
So you like that part. You like that the fans have access to you guys pretty much the whole time you're there.
I'm okay with it because,
are.
but because you also want to give something back to them, because the price of the tickets are really high, so you want at least to make it
I love that.
I love that too.
weekend for them. And then also Tony is always he's one of the old guys that is pretty easygoing with the fans. He loves to stay with the fans. but like safety wise and stuff, you cannot leave your stuff outside, and here there's nobody outside of the industry walking in the pits during the moto, so you're really you can just leave a bike and won't be
You don't have like security guards or anything like that?
Yes,
No.
we have, but we also need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a big difference. Then also we have the pit lane and the skybox, so it's like really big structures where the people from the industry watch the races.
Oh, that's so nice.
So we have like the pit lane, which is 2 floors, where every team has the pit box. Downstairs there's the mechanics giving the pit board to the guys, and then upstairs you have the girlfriends, the wives, the guests of the team, the parents. Everybody is up. We have our own TV screens up with and down with times and the live race. So every team has his own box. So also maybe that's why girlfriends are not really mingle all together, because you have all your own place to watch the race. And when I was in US, I would watch the race with all the girlfriends together on the hill.
Yeah.
And during the moto, you would talk a little bit and connect, and really nice, to be honest. But it's also nice to have your own spot with the live timing in the pit lane in Europe.
And you guys are all together, all the different teams, wives, or is it your own team box?
Your own team box. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So every team, every brand has their own box.
So you can say whatever you want and get mad. Ah, damn it. Not worry about anybody hurting anybody's feelings.
But they're not. Are they separated though up there?
So they are separated, but you can see each other. And you can hear each other. So you
okay. We can't get that.
So no emotion. You cannot show emotion. You just have to smile and watch the race.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And there's other industry people up there too.
Right.
So, yeah.
No. The only thing we have anywhere close to that is when Supercross is in, Feld provides a family suite, but it's everybody together, and it's usually in the press box, so you have everybody up there.
Yeah.
I used to like to watch from the stands a lot because I wanted to be able to get down there. Is something good or bad, you know?
Yeah.
But
that's also why I like to watch in the pit lane always, because I also like to because I would only need to go down to be with Tony, and also like during practice, like, I mean, I can see a lot from the pit lane, so sometimes I would go down and, like, I mean, even say something, like, I mean, I see when he's fast or not.
Yeah, or
So
when somebody's faster. Hey, they're taking. I used to be like, I think you're jumping a little like this, and then I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. But you watch it enough, you know.
I mean, I would always make fun, like, I know nothing about it. But after so many years, I mean, I can deny it. I know something about it. I mean,
no, for sure.
I mean,
look at Ricky Carmichael's mom. She was his coach forever.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she rode.
I have no idea.
But you see it enough, right? Then you know.
I mean, you know something.
I don't know zero about a bike.
Yeah.
Nothing. Tires, nothing. But as far as technique and stuff, you see it enough, you start to.
Yeah. And then even about the bike, in the end, you hear so much. I mean, I know a little bit.
That's so good. Yeah, I don't know much.
How many races, how many MotoGP, or not MotoGP, it's MXGP races are there? Like for the whole season?
So it would be now 22, including the nations, so 21. Plus the calendar changed a little bit also during Tony's career. In the beginning, it would be maybe 17 races, but now it's many. And then they do also the Saturday qualifying. It's still not like a Supercross and Motocross and that other 3 races like in US, but it's also an intense championship.
Well, it's a lot here. I feel like here it's every weekend. If you're doing 22, is it a little bit more spread out? Like you guys have some off weekends in between there too?
Exactly. Yeah. They would have like 1 weekend off every month, almost,
Nice.
and that's
Yeah.
not like in US. And we would have a longer off season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
now there's no off season because all these guys are going to, you know,
yeah,
Australia to
yeah,
do, and then there's the World Motocross. So it's wild.
And if they do Bercy, like a Paris, you know, all these separate ones that they're making extra money to go to in the off season, then
Yeah.
they really don't.
There's no off season anymore.
No.
Yeah.
So maybe that's also what gives Tony like having such a long career, because things are a little bit more.
It's better on the body and recovery, you know, for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, the schedule is a big topic always, especially among the wives and girlfriends and parents. You know, it's like we do have a life outside of it too, even though it is a huge part of our lives. But that would help.
The travel alone in the US, it just takes it out of you. I mean, the flying on Thursday or Friday and then home, like you're just hardly there, especially if you're in California. It's just exhausting. So.
No, traveling from California is insane. No,
And then similar is that you do the RV life, you were saying, because we had an RV too towards the end of Nathan's career, and it was the best thing with kids.
yeah.
Because you can have all their stuff in it and tell your driver, I need these supplies. Diapers, diapers. So, and it sounds like for you guys, it is. It's like you're home away from home.
Yeah. And having the RV at the track is the best decision. We always took Chase with us to every GP, because when I got pregnant with Chase, it was actually a little surprise. Thank God for the surprise, because otherwise my Dutch planning mentality would think that it was never a good time to.
It's never a good time.
No, it's not.
To add a little person to my family. So thank God for that. But so I made it like my life mission to not let our life change and just try to add him. And also I knew the moment we got Chase, I knew Tony's career was going towards the end. Like I knew he didn't have another 10 years of professional racing. I knew it would be or 2 years or 3. So I thought I'm gonna keep everything the same. I'm gonna be there for him like I was before. And Laura, the girl working for us, our personal assistant, during the motos, she would stay with Chase. So
that's so nice.
Stay with Tony and do everything the same like all those years, because it worked. It worked for us. It worked. So I didn't want to change that. So yeah, we did it like that always.
Well, I think we were talking about how the girls or the wives, the moms, the girlfriends over in the MXGPs, they play a different role than the American wives, girlfriends, moms. So like in America, I feel like we're much more put behind the scenes, and you guys have like a bigger role on race day with your rider. Like you guys can go down to the start with your rider. Like I saw you.
We go all to the start.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But I think the difference is the mechanic can't go to the start, right? Okay.
He can, but so it will be mechanic and like someone helping the rider, which is most of the time the girlfriend or the wife. So I would also go with Tony to the start gate, which for us is the most normalest thing. Like everybody was there. I would have my little bag. I would have his drink inside, extra race goggle, jersey for if you do podium, clean jersey, nose sticker, you name it. I had it in my bag, and I would stay with him until the last moment. And then the race started, and then I go in the pit lane to watch.
What do you say to him before he takes off? Before you leave?
Yeah, so I would always say, have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Love you. Yeah.
Good luck would be like in Italy, like a no-go to say. So I made it like, have fun.
Do you speak Italian?
Yes, of course. After so many years, I speak fluent Italian. Because the English in Italy is not so good, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you just speak those 3?
So I speak Dutch, English, and Italian. And also the kids, Chase is speaking 3 languages.
Gosh, that's so awesome.
Tony is speaking 3 languages as well now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. But here, if you go to, if you drive 2 hours, you pass 3 different countries. So also, Chase has been also a lucky boy traveling the world, seeing all these different cultures and speaking different languages and trying different foods. I hope one day you realize how lucky of a boy he is growing up in the MXGP paddock, because it's amazing, to be honest. And also he considers the best racers in the world as his friends, because he's growing up with them.
He doesn't know any different.
Yeah.
He doesn't know any difference. And watching, it's really nice. He's a lucky boy.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
That's so cool.
I love that you guys just do it like all together. It's so fun. I feel like that's way more common. Like now, like everyone just goes. I love it. It's so fun for everyone.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's fun for the people on the team too. I feel like, you know how you were saying like the team is like your family. I'm sure it's just so fun for them to have Chase around.
If I wouldn't bring him, they would be upset.
Yeah.
They're
like, we don't care about you anymore. We just want
No.
Chase.
Yeah, the Italians are all about kids, and I can really appreciate that. They always give me, really good feeling. Really nice.
Do you feel like more people in the US have kids like while they're racing? Yeah.
Yeah. So we start later in Europe, and especially when Tony was still racing, there was not many riders with kids. So I also made it my mission to keep everything super professional. I want to show I can do this, like both. Like staying professional, because in the end it's our job. We are there for work. It's not a holiday. So I want to show.
Yeah, we always say that. Like, I wouldn't bring my husband to work or my kids, but so you try to have that balance in that industry, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
So I always kept that in the back of my mind, and I think also people saw my effort. I feel,
Do you? We're not going to talk about numbers, but do you feel that there's a big difference in salaries also with MXGP versus?
So I think, of course, Tony was one of the best racers here. So his base salary was really good. But the difference in bonuses from manufacturer bonus or
sponsors.
they don't get a bonus from the FIM or the organizer, and in US you get. So that's already a big.
It's not much though from the race organization.
But here it's zero.
Oh, and it does help, like that money in the US helps like privateers who are not getting anything.
Yeah.
So that's why
That's
also
wild.
few privateers from Europe went to US, because for them it's better. And I understand. So base salary, I would say, Tony had a good base salary, but the bonuses, they are higher in USA, for sure.
But you still get work into your contract bonuses from the manufacturer, right?
Yeah.
Just like
they are lower.
Yeah.
Championship bonuses.
Yeah.
All the things. Yeah.
Yeah. They are.
But
lower.
that's nice that they guarantee a bigger salary than if you don't perform, or maybe the bike breaks or something. You know what I mean? Like you're more guaranteed that.
Yeah.
Versus having to.
So what about like other riders? Like so in America we have like the factory riders, and then we have like the privateers, and there is even from factory rider to factory rider, there can be a vast difference in like a base salary. So is it similar there? Like if you're like the top guy, you're up here, and then if you're like a 250 guy, you're like down here.
Same.
Okay.
That's
Same.
all the same. Yeah.
Probably same like in any sport.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're in like the NFL, like football here, our football, not soccer.
No.
The lowest guy is making more than anybody would make in a year. You know, some of the higher guys with motocross or supercross.
Yeah.
So
sometimes,
Yeah, it's crazy. So another difference with you guys is, do you guys have two mechanics
Yeah.
versus only one
Yeah, so we
here in
had
America?
so Tony always had like two mechanics, and there was not really a race and a practice mechanic, so they would both do everything together. But so normally you have a rider who has a race and a practice mechanic, but then the practice mechanic would also go to the races. Practice mechanic is working for the team, paid by the team, chosen by the team, working for the team. So and they would go to both of them would go to the GP.
Okay,
To the
so
race.
Ryan also told me that you guys can have two bikes too
Yeah.
at a race. So
Yeah.
in America, you can only have one,
Yeah,
unless it's a Triple Crown Supercross race.
Yeah, I didn't know that until 2022. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, you're like,
You're
wait,
like,
where's
wait.
your other bike? Like, what if this thing breaks?
I
Oh, you
know.
have 30 minutes.
Yeah,
It's a lot on the mechanics.
It is.
yeah, and also times are shorter in US.
Yeah.
We have a bigger break between. Of course, when Tony burned his ass in the last race, they took care of him in the medical truck, and they did an amazing job, by the way. But then when it returned to the team to trying to go race Moto2, they were like, "Yeah, 5 minutes," and he was like, "Oh,
He's like, wait a minute.
yeah, wait a minute."
The dressing hasn't even been stuck long enough.
Just gonna sweat it off.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He wanted to race Moto2. He came all the way, so he thought, no, I gonna race.
He crushed it,
And
by
he-
the way.
Yeah, he did amazing.
He did so good. I mean, he's 39 years old.
Yeah.
He's got to be one of the older guys out there.
Yeah, so he's racing in Europe against guys more than 20 years younger. Yeah.
I thought he was retiring.
Yeah, I thought the same. I thought he retired 3 years ago, but then his passion and
It's in their
love
blood.
for the sport. Yeah. It's
I
cool.
love it. I think it's cool. I think it makes the sport so much more fun. Like, how cool would that be if, like, Ricky Carmichael just showed up to a race and Ryan Dungey and Villopoto? Like, it makes it so much more interesting and more fun. And it's like,
For
they
the fans,
still have
especially.
it, you know? Like, it's just, I love that he still races. I think it's so cool.
Well, he's doing it now. It's not so much about the results. It's because he can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's accomplished what he has.
Yeah.
And now it's, I would say,
is more
less
fun.
pressure,
It is more
right?
fun,
Like, you're
yeah.
doing it for the fans. You're doing it for yourself. It's like on your own terms. I
Yeah.
think it's awesome.
I do too.
Exactly. And then things are still going so good, so it doesn't look like he want to stop anytime soon with this little races now and then.
So how far is your practice tracks from you guys at home in Italy?
We have 2-3 good tracks, and they are all within 30 minutes from our home, so it's
Okay.
really good. Yeah.
How do you like living in Italy? Like, that's just like such like a
I've
American
never been.
dream.
I've never
been
been.
either, but
We're going to come see you.
yeah.
Yeah, we should have recorded the podcast at my house.
Hey,
Yes.
we should. We'll do a follow-up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Rome.
and then we'll
Far.
And
go.
even in Belgium. We'll come to the Belgium house too. I'd love to go to Belgium.
Yeah, but Italy's better. I mean,
Okay.
I love Belgium, but the Italy
Right.
house, I mean,
Italy's like number one on my list to
Oh,
go
same.
to.
yeah.
And
so
you guys
have,
live in Rome.
yeah,
right?
So we're from Rome. We live in Rome because the old team, the Cairoli team, the base was there. And after switching to Ducati, because Tony is now racing for Ducati, we have the house there, so we stayed there. It's just outside of Rome. It's in front of the sea, because Tony is from Sicily, which is an island in the south. So he's born with having the sea in front of him. So he missed having the sea. So
I love it.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
we could buy this little ground close to the sea, and we build a house there, and it's really nice.
It looks amazing.
It
Yeah.
looks
And we have
so
a track.
beautiful.
We have a track in the garden, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun.
Okay, so let's talk about the kids. We've touched on it. So you said that Chase was a little surprise,
Yeah. Nice surprise.
a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Was Cody a surprise?
No, Cody was.
Or did you get to plan it? The Dutch in you get to plan it.
Yes. Cody was really, really planned. We really went for it.
How is that with 2 versus 1? How has your life changed going on the road and all that?
And so there's a 5.5 year age gap between them. So it makes things more easy.
Yeah.
Chase is already a big boy, and he can help, and he's really excited for his little brother. He was the one actually always asking for, when do I get a little brother or sister? Because everybody at school has brothers and sisters, and he kept asking for it for 2 years. So then slowly you go in having the idea of a second one. So now we are with 2. It's just 4 months that we are with a family of 4.
I know.
Yeah, it's really small, but things are going good. He's easygoing kid. Yeah.
What's your must-have when you travel with the kids on the plane?
I would say the baby carrier and like the small how you say? I wanted to say it in Italian. The
like cram?
stroller. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the small stroller that you can put in the plane. That's my really go-to. Yeah.
Do you give Chase the iPad or things
So-
like that?
Yes, so I have really strict rules with iPad, but in the plane he can have the iPad, and I have to say it saves my life a few times already. So yeah, he can have the
I
iPad.
know. I didn't have that when I traveled.
Yeah, I
with
know.
my kids. And I had to get creative. I still don't remember or know how I did it.
Yeah, but you did
When
it.
I had 2, same thing. I don't know.
I don't know how you did that.
I
You
know.
are superior.
No, it was a lot, you know.
Yeah.
I just remember too, like always having little dum-dum suckers for their ears when we would descend.
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
they stopped using a bottle,
Yeah.
you know, then you're
Exactly.
like, can't tell them to yawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But you grow into it, huh? So
Yeah.
together you grow in it, and you find your little tricks and you make it work. Because I also don't like to stay at home, to be honest. I mean, I love the racing as well, and I also feel at home in the MXGP paddock. So I also like to go, to be honest, because also you have a lot of friends there, and also coming to USA was like a big reunion of friends, because in the end you don't see these people so often.
And you're good friends with Matilda, right?
Yeah, she was my best friend in the paddock, and then she moved to USA, but it didn't change our friendship, so that's nice, super nice.
I love it.
I feel like you're super close with a lot of the wives and girlfriends over in the MXGPs.
Yeah, I also feel.
Yeah, I feel like it's just more family vibes over there, but I feel like you guys seem like you're pretty close over there.
Yeah, of course, I'm really close to the team. But then if you have nice teammates, like, I mean, the girlfriends of the teammates, yeah, I
It's
like.
fun.
It is.
It makes it have something to look forward to besides the racing, right?
Yeah, and they understand everything, and you don't even have to talk. I mean, they're going through the same life. You don't have to explain, what do you do? Like,
Yeah.
you're not bored? What do you do during a race weekend? You don't have to explain, because they understand. Yeah, it's
That's true. So, does Chase ride? Is he obsessed with the bike?
obsessed with motors. So we tried a little bit the thing, like to not let him go on the bike. So he would have his bicycle, and then he would get the stay sick, and then he would get the electric bike. And now he's at the point that for 2 years he's already asking for a real bike, a bike that makes noise. So I have to say, I think sooner or later we're gonna bend and get him this bike. We tried the like not let him ride, but then we failed a little bit because
Well, I mean,
How can you not?
How can you not?
Yeah, you're at the races every weekend. You know, all those guys are.
He's immersed
Yeah.
in it. Like, that's part of him.
yeah, and he sees only like the high level stuff, so he copies everything, and he also feel like he is a little MXGP rider when he moves, like when he acts or how he.
Well, he's watching their styles, so he's gonna adopt them.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is everything he see. So.
Would you guys let him race?
I don't know. I want to say no, but I
But
know.
then if
and
that's
also
his passion.
the sport brings us so much. I love the sport as well. Tony loves the sport as well. But to see your kid race one day, I think it's a whole different.
It is different. We did it for a little bit, and it's hard. And then they get hurt, and it's hard to watch your kid be hurt.
Yeah. So we have to do a part 2 on that.
Yeah, a follow up
In Rome.
Yeah,
in Rome, in Italy.
In Italy. I think we touched on a lot about his career. What else do we have to talk about?
All right, let's get into some fun questions.
Yeah.
What gives you the ick?
You know what that? Do you guys talk about that? Do you know what the ick is? And because
So
some people don't.
I was thinking about it, and I thought, when someone is not taking care of themselves, that's like when someone
like they're grooming and stuff, right?
Exactly.
Like they look like they don't care.
Yeah, that I don't. That would give me, but also like being lazy and not having a passion in life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
It's so attractive.
Really appreciate when someone has
and
is going for it, and like I love it.
It is attractive when you have ambition.
Yeah.
Motivation.
Goals. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
what is something that you keep in your race day bag that you can't live without?
I have no idea. So I was thinking what I have in my bag is all stuff for Tony. Maybe my only products would be like the lip balm and my phone and a bottle of water for myself. So not so high demanding.
Hey, the basics.
Yeah, the lip balm.
Those are the most important things.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite drink? Do you drink coffee? And
so I live in Italy.
And an alcohol drink.
I don't drink coffee, and I live in Italy. And I also, it's a boring answer, I don't drink alcohol. But
it's not boring.
So we do one time a year, like when Tony became champion, we always throw a big party for all the people at the track. And that's always at the party of Tony, I would drink limoncello.
Limoncello. I remember that from Motocross of Nations. It was like, that was all everybody drank. Yeah. Like, that was it.
Exactly.
That stuff is good.
Limoncello. It's so good.
It is so good, though.
It is. So I had a great time with limoncello.
I would never drink alcohol, but except that one time a year, and I would go for limoncello, and I would go around with a bottle, and yeah.
You were making up for that whole year of not drinking.
Yes, definitely.
Did you drink were you at the Motocross of Nations in Lakewood? You were there, weren't you, with Tony?
Yes.
Yeah. The limoncello, were you drinking that night?
Yeah, for sure. Because in the Alpine hospitality.
Yes, after the race. Yes. Okay. I remember now.
I can't believe you don't drink wine being in Italy.
I know. No wine, no coffee. I'm really don't fit in the Italian
You're a
culture.
Dutchie through and through.
Yeah. With that, yes.
We asked this of everybody. What's something that you would change about the sport if you could? Good or bad? What?
So I would say safety. We travel to some countries that sometimes the hospitals are hours away, and we don't have helicopter at the track, and so sometimes it's better to not think too much about it. But I would definitely say, without thinking, safety. That would be my serious answer. But like my fun answer to your question would be to make like a Netflix series about motocross, because
they need it.
Yeah, we have such a outspoken personalities in US and in Europe, and also our sport is the nicest sport in the world. People should know about this. So I would like to have a Netflix series about.
I think everyone wants it. I just am not sure. I keep hearing like it's happening, and then I hear it's not happening, and
Yeah, they could do it where each season they pick like 4 or 5 racers to follow and their families, just like
I think
Full
it would be a
Swing.
series because we have amazing personalities in the paddock, and yeah. So if I could change something, would be like making a series. I
Yeah, I
wouldn't be
agree. I think it
making
would
the
be so
series,
cool.
but like I would watch it.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the safety thing. Do you guys have a like in America we have the Alpine Stars medical unit. Do you guys have something like that over
Yeah,
for
we
the
have
MXGPs?
something little bit similar to that. Of course, I entered the the Alpine Stars US rig a few times, even just to say hi to everybody, not only
Yeah.
for Tony. But that's another level. We are not there yet. They are trying, and we will arrive in Europe one day, I hope. But then we go also to these races, the overseas ones, that we don't have that support, and yeah, that's a little bit tricky. So
That's scary. Yeah. Do you
if I
guys how
change
does that
something,
work for you guys, like insurance wise, or like do you guys have to have a special insurance that's like covered worldwide? Like
so we have special insurance,
do.
but insurance in Europe is arranged really good compared to US.
Okay.
So with that, I think we are a little bit advanced and in front. So we have to have special ones, but we have good ones. That's for sure.
That's awesome. Cool.
That's yeah.
And
I know
so
stories about US that it's no joke.
Yeah. Is there any talks of you guys coming for any SMX rounds? Because that would be cool.
So I don't think he is in it.
yeah, you have to get points.
Yes.
And
So
it
that's
takes accumulation.
yeah. So
That's
he
lame.
was really close, but that's also why he raced, of course, the second moto.
Yeah.
But no, someone from AMA came to him and he's like, "Oh, you're almost there." But yeah, I don't know.
Does he ride Supercross ever?
No, not really. We did some like the Bercy, the Paris, but we in Italy you don't really grow up with the Supercross. I think maybe it's only France a little bit, the culture of Supercross. So no, Tony, not really.
Tony, not really. Darn it.
No.
Yeah, that's how they get people to race outdoors now.
I know, but
Because most people
he
drop,
raced a couple
drop
of races,
that.
so it's like I figured he would have
Yeah.
enough points to.
A lot of people would
Qualify.
stop racing outdoors because it's harder on the body, and like we said, there's no time off. But then now that's the way to
Enter the
get people to be committed to the whole season is by doing this playoff.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
people seem to be taking it like they're like that are injured now. They're like got to get back in time for SMX.
Yeah.
Well, because there's such a big purse
Yeah,
too,
the money.
a big money.
And they are special races, to be honest.
Yeah. It's neat. As
Yeah.
much as I hate to complain about the schedule, I do love the format, and I think it's bringing more fans.
It would just be cooler if it was like a little shorter on both ends. Like
Yeah.
so
Cut-
many supercrosses, so many
Right.
outdoor, like a shorter amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we only get 1 or 2 weekends off in Supercross and only like a few in outdoors, and to plan things, and then like when we have it off, even Nathan being a team manager now, we're back in that same
He does all the races, yeah.
yes, all the same thing, which is why I go to some races and do the medic rig,
Then at
just
least
to-
you're together.
yeah, he's always like, just come. I'm like, why? So I can sit next to you on a plane and then
Yeah.
and then sit next.
You're really not seeing each other.
You
Yeah.
really don't.
And see you again Saturday evening.
Well, when I work the races instead of just going, because I'll go to the fun ones just as a fan, with him, but I don't see him all day unless he comes by, unless unfortunately one of his riders needs to come in, or he'll swing by and give me a hug and say
Yeah.
hi and then be on his way.
Yeah, so
But,
Tony did in 2022. He was 1 year team manager of KDM Factory.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So he did the 1 year team manager, and
It's a
they
lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
a lot of work. But I could still. We traveled with him, and we also would take chase with him. So it was really special year. They also won the title with an Italian boy, Andrea Adamo. and Andrea is from the same island that Tony is from Sicily. So it was really special to
Really
see him win
special.
the title. It was like the closest that ever get to the feeling of seeing Tony win.
Yeah.
And after winning the title, he moved to Ducati. So then we left the team. Yeah.
It's funny because Nathan has said when RJ won Hampshire last year,
Yeah.
he said it was almost better than him winning his own. It's just like being on the other side of it. It's the feeling is
It's still
amazing.
there, and you
Yeah.
still get the same, like, you know, like that.
It's like a
that-
proud dad, a
Yeah.
proud father.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is special. I have to say, I also experienced this as special. Yeah. Sure.
oh, I was like crying. I was
Yeah.
down. I went to the race. I was with Ashley. I was down on the track with the kids, like afterwards. So I was like, because you know how much hard work they also put in as a team manager,
Yeah.
and the phone calls that are 24/7.
Yeah.
Being a counselor, being a coach, being an aide, everything. So I felt it like he won the championship himself.
Yeah. It's also for me. It was special. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for hopping on here
Yeah.
when you're
Thanks.
in Belgium, just straight from the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In true Jill fashion. So
Straight
we
from the
appreciate
track.
it.
Still have the dust
From Lommel to in her lane.
Yeah.
lane in California.
Yeah.
Well, we hope we get to see you in
Yeah.
person.
Same. I think. Yeah.
I would love it if we saw you in Italy
Rome, yeah.
in person.
That's the next appointment will be that.
We will. We could do some pods out there with some of the other wives.
That would be fun. We should
Yeah.
go to a GP.
Yeah. Same.
We should. We should.
Nice.
All right.
Wait, hold on. One more question. What's your favorite GP?
I would say Brazil, but they don't go to Brazil anymore now. But Brazil was always special because of the people are amazing. Brazil was nice, and then good weather and nice tracks, and Brazil was always a special one. Yeah,
Oh, that caught me off guard. I thought you were
would-
for sure going to say one of the Italy ones.
yeah. Italy is always special, but
There's a beautiful track. Is it Arco?
yeah,
Oh
the
my
one
gosh.
next to the one
It's
next
like
to the
mountains. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's beautiful, but then I'm also a little bit influenced because Tony never likes the Italian tracks. So he always does really good, but it's not his favorite track. So I also am a little bit influenced by Tony with that answer.
Right.
Deal. Yeah. Yeah. No, you have to come. Well, you have to come to an MXGP. You'll be my guest, and I'll.
Oh, we
We
would
would
love
love
that.
it. It would be
and
so
you can
fun.
enter the pit lane and watch the race from
Yes. And then I'm going to be so bummed when I go back and
know.
watch
when
from
you
the hill.
again the
From the
mountain.
hill, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. I love to come back to you guys. So we will see.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let us
Sounds
know when
good.
you're back out here.
Yes, definitely.
All right.
And if you're
So
ever
now-
at a race, if you're ever at a race that I'm at and I'm working, come by the medic rig
You will see me.
for sure. All right.
Thank
well,
you so much, Jill.
Thank you,
Thank
Jill.
you,
Thank you for tuning
girls.
in, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right.